Well, here comes the final month, the final countdown. I had something weird just happen, by the way, before I figured out that this was the final month and we're gonna flush all her money into card get. Um, the male chimpanzee gave birth. Game was just like, oh yeah, chimpanzee one gave birth. It's the male. We left the male in there. I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Look, everybody, this is Let's Play Zoo Tycoon DS. I think the game's cheating. I'm not a huge fan. This is the last month. We got American Bighorn Sheep. We're gonna try to go for the panda card. California Sea Lion. It's based on Game Tick, unfortunately. Gems Book. Gems Book. Again, we never really... I'm not going to be able to get the answer until much later. You know what's funny? After I freed those people... Yeah, congratulations. Chimpanzee has given birth. One has given birth. Wait, no, I need to keep spending money on cards. The month's almost over. So we need to flush. Flush. You sell too slow. You sell too slow. I have a save state, so I'm going to scam a bit. Especially since we're getting really bad RNG here. I'm a huge fan of this. Come on. Yeah, since I freed those guys and now they're stuck in this new loop. As you can tell, this infinite cycle of walking back and forth on that road now. Which is pretty fake. I don't understand why these loops break the people. Or why they were fine on the one loop, but now they all got thirsty all of a sudden. Were they always thirsty? Like, was it the perfect loop? Did I create a loop where they had infinite resources? And that's why our guest happiness was 99? I might need to abuse that in later scenarios. Not a single panda card. How the hell are we gonna make it out of this one? Not a single panda. I'm surprised. I'm gonna give it one more reroll. We're gonna do it one more time. One more time. So now we're getting different stuff. I might need to sell that chimp though. It really depends on if the chimp lowers the happiness in that exhibit even further. To a point where it's like, oh no, you need to flush the environment. You've done it wrong. You've messed it up. The animals, they're not happy. I want to keep that polar bear card. Need a panda bear, buddy. Copies aren't real. I mean, they're kind of real. Also, our white Bengal tiger died. But I don't know why everything else has outlasted it. Bought a new one. We're getting a lot of cool animals, but we're not getting the panda. Want the panda card, buddy. Give me the panda cap. Of course. Don't mind the slamming, guys. There's actually a broken door in that hallway, so it makes sense that it's currently, its hinges do not work. It's quite a bother. You know, I've been meaning to fix it, but, you know, I just haven't. Part of this is my own problem. Wow, no panda again. Is the panda not obtainable until the panda level? Because I have the panda unlocked, and I got the gorilla once. We flush all our money another time. Do you want to hear me clicking one more time? No. Okay, we're done. We're done here. Dunzo. Beat up. You beat the level, buddy. Note that this button does not work. It doesn't really speed up the game, it more than pauses it. Trooping her out. There we go. We won the level. Okay, now this is too fast. Too fast, too furious. We have the Inner City Zoo, the Saving the Great Cat Zoo, and the Endangered Species Zoo. We're gonna do the Inner City one, obviously. A member of the Mayor's Task Force on Urban Renewal. As a member of the Mayor's Task Force on Urban Renewal, you have been put in charge of creating the city's first zoo. Cramped conditions in the city's core make the task very difficult. Available land is at a premium, and the city can only afford to purchase a small plot for your zoo. Your main challenge in this scenario will be space, to which you'll have to pay close attention. Your zoo's confined space will affect its layout, limiting how much you can fit within an allotted area. You have a 12-month contract in which to complete these tasks. We need a pretty high average guest happiness. We need an animal happiness of 78. And at least 6 different animals. And a zoo rating of 55. It's this thing that really upsets me because, like, pathing, if your paths do not work, these guys will bull. They will fuck it all up. They'll be like, nope, not today. Wow, we don't have a lot of money. We just don't have the money. We don't have the money. What do we got? What are we working with? I'm cheating again. One big, stupid, like, line? Ah. No, no, no. No, I refuse to work under these conditions. We're gonna design a zoo, buddy. Space is precious. So we waste a lot of the space making the longest path in the world. Of course we do. Okay, I won't abuse the frame rate on capping. I'm sorry. We'll play at normal speed. Normal speed, normal speed, normal speed. Do you want to set up a death loop again? That actually sounds like a good idea. Oops. That is not how we death loop. Leading path is add tedium. For some reason, this seems to fuck the AI up. I'm not 100% sure why. And then we set up this little additional area here. This is where our benches are gonna go. I know we haven't even built the zoo part of the zoo yet. Yeah, no, we need it to be like this. And then we need this one to be facing the other way. Because one of the problems we ran into was, Hot dog stand, yeah. Well, one of the problems we did face in that last zoo this was the fact that outside of the death loop, outside of the death, we apparently did not have enough food. I will congregate on the idea that this is probably going to be what we want to do. The death loop was so self-sufficient. And we didn't see thirsty or angry guests because they were all stuck in the loop. They were in a loop. In a loop. We build minimalized exhibits. Literally play with minimalized exhibits. Good enough. A singular camel exhibit next to this one. It's our boy, the cat. Oh my god, we've got animals, all right. Female camel or male camel? We'll get a male camel. The male camel is not pleased with his exhibit. We need to also get popular animals. Wolves were a big popular animal. I'll admit that much. Don't worry. We know how to set up a camel one. Doesn't take much for the camel to be happy. Just takes a little bit. Takes a little bit of my love for you. Take a little camel. Activate the cat. I don't think the camel's gonna be popular though. The thing is, we picked animals we liked and not animals that were popular last time, and that led to some clerical issues, is what I'm gonna call it. We should set up death loops like this around the zoo, by the way. And I think that that will work, because I don't think the viewing pays work on this version. Oh yeah, we're not going for any aesthetics. I had to delete some flowers last. Oh, it was the other thing. There was so much trash on the ground because we didn't have enough trash cans, and they went mental, like ham mental with that shit. And I was like, "This is the most upsetting shit I've ever seen. You guys are horrible creatures. Why would you do this to my zoo? Like, why would you do this at all?" They like the snowy rock cave, which we don't have. We'll put on a tiny bit of funding, but we need to watch ourselves. I don't think the might not be big enough for the wolf. Let's put the wolves on the other side. We'll actually do the wolves on this side. I messed that up. You can't have too many big Combo exhibits. The mayor says we gotta fit everything into a tiny space. We're building a compact zoo. This is where the ice wolves will be. This is the den of the ice wolves. Yep, we're building Arctic wolves. Greystone ice. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. We gotta, like, start making money off these two animals before we can even get that third exhibit going. More snow, less rock. Of course. Put some snowy rock. Ooh, excuse me. Wait a minute. Curious if I can get away with putting this in here. No. No, no. Advanced spot for that. Anything that should be in the viewing port, because hell or rock. They don't want a plant, they just want rock. Okay, we're good on rock. Like that one early episode of Fairly Odd Parents, you know, where it's rock, 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 and they put out the fire with it. I'm not going to be able to provide a snowy rock shelter for these guys for a while. Ooh. Might not have been the best choice. I mean, the suitability might be good enough alone. Alright. Let's try to set up one more single creature exhibit. Because these creatures are expensive. Something that doesn't need anything else to live with it. I mean, monkey did okay. Clouded leopard is way more expensive than the jaguar. We'll get a male jaguar. Elevation. Oh, I've made mistakes. I didn't know. He wants water, but we need elevation first. How could this happen to Ku? Why didn't he read the animal's needs? But it doesn't need like a ton of elevation. Because if it did, I was gonna go mental. I was gonna go mental. I made this decision and I was like, I didn't want to build this. Change the slope in terrain. No, it needs more elevation. No, I've made mistakes. What do you mean? This is so stupid. I gotta stop complaining about it. Bit off more than you can chew. We now know for the future. Might be a cheap-ass animal. But for some reason, it needs elevation. Okay, it has all the elevation it needs. It isn't like that other animal, where I was losing my mind. More rainforest, less dirt. Environment's good. Shelter's good. I don't like that rock. Why are these fancy rocks in the game if no animal likes them? Oh, it just wants one rock. Yeah, now it just needs trees and a guy. I'm gonna unfreeze time because this is mostly done for all these guys. We need money. We need money, 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 money. Oh, not the right environment. Oh, it likes these things. Too many. Cool, suitability is maxed. We did it. I just need to get guests in the zoo. 22 minutes of starting the zoo up, all to start the inner city zoo. We have no money. We got no money. Mo money, mo problems. If I only had that ice house. If I could only unlock the ice house for these guys. Animal happiness is at a 55. Quite depressing. Why so low? Now it's at a 99. Oh, you need rock. What have I done? Nope, too much rock. You're good. Excellent. The camel won't get upset with us anymore. And hopefully, the guest will get trapped in the death loop again. And in that way where the guest happiness was like permanently stuck at 70 something. I mean, 70. No, it was way higher. It was 90 something. I'm running out of waters. I'm gonna go to the story. We got a storage basement. We got one of those old ones. We got the coal bin and everything. Where we don't put coal in it anymore. This is a very old house. This thing is an old house, but it is a reliable house in the middle of the goddamn nowhere mountains where no one can reach Kuuimpact or threaten anyone around him. But hey, it's got one of those cool storage basements where you do all the dry things. You know, it's got the cellar stairs to the outside where you go out back, and it's always covered in damn leaves. Yeah. You know what? You can cut the trees off your property. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure I'm not legally allowed to do that. I don't know if that's a nature risk. I actually don't know if there's conservative areas here. Never thought about it. Let's just say. I'm a man of nature anyways. If I could install a stream somewhere in my backyard, I would. It gets all swampy anyways from the runoff from above. Thinking about it, a stream would not be a good idea. Would love to have one. There's no natural creeks here. If there was, I'd be drinking the clean water. Maybe getting the cholera from it, but who knows? Alright, it looks like we've established Deathloop. Potentially. I don't know why I'm calling this the Deathloop strat. I don't. There were people who were outside of it, like clearly at other parts of the zoo. It's just 90% of our zoo goers was stuck in the loop. Did hire a What's this? Right. Guide. I did. Hire a guide, right? We need a guide. We need some guidance in our lives. People are pretty happy, but I'm gonna take some of their happiness away from my profits. Average guest happiness of 85 is gonna be hard. 6 species. Oh, that's a little bit of a rough one too. I guess the best way to do it is actually start setting up some pathways from here. And, you know, Dorbies, they learn their lessons in hard, earned, God-fearing ways. I wonder if they're stupid enough to think that the back of this exhibit is the place they can go. I'm gonna put my next exhibit over here. I really don't got the money for this. I mean, it won't be anything too untender. Modest little animal. Well, they do put it in there. They do put it in there. What kind of singular animal do we want in this? We won't need. Yeah, I think we can get a cheetah. Female cheetah. We're gonna get this female cheetah all decked out and ready to go. Okay, you want dirt. Oh, I'm so glad you gave us that silver certificate. It means so much to Kuuimpact to win that prize for his zoo animals. Am I what you want? Want? Oh, you don't want any water at all. You just want to have fun. Like most girls. Alright. So, you know what? I can provide a certain limit of fun. Give or take that you're gonna get some tall grass, precious grass. You ever see baby cheetahs before? They're adorable creatures. Make little squeak sounds. Oh, look at that. We got an exhibit plaque, but no money. No money. Only one rock. That's fine. Barely put you together. So this has been Zookeeper Kuuimpact with Let's Play Zoo Tycoon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Looks like Operation Deathloop has begun. People have now clung to the small perchance that they will be donating to wolves until our zoo is funded. Oh yeah, $39 so far. It's a very popular animal. I will be seeing you all next time when we take this city zoo to the next limits through scum tactics. Can't wait to see this actually revel and work.